Alright, I have this blue jumpsuit in front of me, and I will shorten the legs, and I'd like to do that together with you guys. So let's get started. I'm going to grab my measuring tape, which is behind you guys, so excuse me for a second. And while I was at it, I also grabbed my scissors and my chalk. Let's make some room here. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is measure the length from the hem right here. This is the hem to the pin. So that's the amount that we need to take off. And of course, I will leave, typically I do 1 inch. Let's first measure the hem. So it's on 3/4, but I'm going to leave 1 inch. So first, hem to pin. And that'll give us the desired length for our client, which is I want to say 3¼ inches. It's about 8½ centimeters long, and 1 inch is about 2½ centimeters. So we should take off about 6½ centimeters. Let's see. It's easier to say take off 2¼ Yeah, so let's work with inches today. I'm going to take off 2¼ inches from the hem. I feel like this is so low. Can we go higher on here? Let's see. No, that's it. Okay. Anywho, I'm going to remove my pin because we already measured it, and that way the hem is flat. Hi, how are you? I'm going to tilt this down some so you guys can see more of what I'm doing, but I feel like that's tilted down too much, so I want you to see me too a little bit. You know what? I'm going to bring you guys down some. And then, hi, good evening. I am good. How are you guys doing? So tonight, for those of you who are just coming on, hola, how are you? I am working on this beautiful blue jumpsuit, and we're going to take off 2½ inches from the hem. So I'm going to start off by just measuring this. And marking it. So 2¼ I said 2½. I'm taking off 2¼ Thank you so much. Somebody said I love your glasses. Thank you. I am looking into getting a new pair sometime soon. It's not a necessity, so that's why I haven't, but I would love to. Hola, hola, how are y'all? Okay, this white is a little bit too light, so instead I'm going to use my blue chalk. And again, I am marking 2¼ to cut off, but we're really shortening it by 3¼ inches. I always like to leave, you know, 1 inch extra fabric just in case my client ever says, hey, you know what, I decided that I wanted it longer. Because, you know, some clients like to change their minds later on. So for that reason, I always leave 1 inch extra. So even though we're committing, there's also still no serious commitment. I think I might need to turn on an extra light. Just give me one quick second, guys, because it's kind of hard to see the colors. Mm, okay. Oh. Yeah, that makes a big difference. I don't like that you see the reflection of the ring light in my glasses, but we'll have to do. Okay, now that I have marked 2¼ inches, I'm going to cut it off. I forgot to say my prayer. I usually pray before I start doing alterations, so give me a quick second. Amen. How is your guys' day going so far? What are y'all up to besides watching me, or what have you done today? Okay. Whew, I was holding my breath right there. I can breathe again. Hi Thomas, how are you? Okay, so I'm going to repeat the process on this side too. Shucks, I didn't know that I had another pin in here, so I hope that this one isn't much shorter. Okay, this is, well, this is a quarter shorter, so I know that I was on the right track. So I'm gonna keep it at 1¾ I mean 3¾ pardon. So the total length that we are hemming it by is 3¾ but I also like to leave an extra inch for the seam allowance, like the hem. So instead I'm removing 2¼ and then I'll shorten like a fold line in a second. That will be 1 inch. So just now I'm focusing on 2 2/4. Okay, going to flip it over to do the other side. And I like to also do my marks kind of like a little close to each other so that when I'm cutting, I'm not guessing and I'm not cutting anything crooked. Okay, so we're going to cut that. Um, okay, we cut both ends off, and now I'm going to mark it from 1 inch, and that'll be the fold line. Let's do that. Cool. Alright, and I'm going to repeat the same process on the opposite leg. Mm. Okay, I'm going to turn on my iron real quick so we can press that in place, meaning iron it in place. Alright. Got my tailor's hem. And I'm going to fold this over by 1 inch. And I'm using the marks that I just created as my guide. Let's see. I'm going to press the seam on the inside according to where it's already pressed to previously. So I'm not forcing against it. And I'm putting it back in place like this and just going over it one more time. Good steam. I just dropped all my pins on the floor. How wonderful is that? Ugh. And I moved them because I was thinking I don't want to drop these. And I still drop them. Oh. It's okay. I'll pick up them in a second. Okay, and repeat. I'm trying to make sure that I have the seam going, you know, organic way, but it looks like it's curling all over on the inside. So I'm like, which way is it? I guess I'll just use it. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to grab some water real quick. Alright, so now that we have it pressed in place, we're going to start sewing. I'm going to start with a zigzag. I still haven't fixed my brother, so I'm going to just do a zigzag on my machine, and then we're going to just sew that down. Let's see, I'll take this with me, and then I will move you guys over. I have a lot of cables happening over here. Hold on a second. too much this way. Let's try that. I have white currently on my machine, so I'm going to change that. The color I'm gonna go for is this one. It's slightly darker than the jumpsuit, but it's the closest match that I have, so I'm going to use that one. Okay. And just like that, we have the machine threaded. So I'm going to unfold it and then put this on number 4, which is a zigzag. And the reason we are starting off with a zigzag is because we want to ensure that the fabric doesn't fray over time. And the best way to prevent it from fraying, besides doing a serger stitch, is a zigzag. Hi Dawn, thank you for never being here. This edge is a hard one, but we move past it now. Can y'all see? I hope you can. I'm trying to get it to focus, but it's not really focusing. So yeah. I always feel like I gotta kind of go slower with zigzag because when I go my normal speed, I feel like it kind of skips stitches. So and here comes the bulky part again, so I'm going to push it and pull it. Okay, we made it past. back at the starting point. We're going back and forth. So this is pretty much what it looks like, a zigzag. And again, we did that to prevent it from fraying. So I'm going to repeat the same process on the opposite hand, leg, I mean. There's something happening with the thread, so I'm going to just pull it out, and like, I don't know if y'all could see that, but it's multiple strings, so I'm just going to cut it off and no, I don't have to rethread it. I'm just gonna pull it past some point and start where we ended. Back stitch a little bit. And here comes the bulk. So I'm going to push it. Going over some bulk again. Oop. And it's doing the same thing it did before. Like, we're right at the end, so I could, but I don't want to like have it. Yeah, I'm not gonna go over it again. Just gonna leave it. Those are the zigzag stitches, and then here we had some issues, but I'm not gonna go over it again because that part is not gonna come off. So now I'm going to my 00 again, which is the standard straight stitch. we're going to fold this down. Let's see, where's my pin cushion? I'm going to use, I don't necessarily like these super tall needles, but sometimes when I have something that is super bulky or kind of like this material, then I do like to use them just to keep everything in place. I actually have some more here, so I'm going to use those. What do you mean, can I wash my hair? Like, in general, can I wash it? The answer is yes. If you mean to wash it right now, the answer is no. If you mean to show you my hair routine, I actually have done a video not long ago, so if you go back to my channel, you can watch that video of me washing my hair with y'all. And last pin. I'm wondering if I should go up some or no. This will basically be like a half, or if I move it down some, I feel like that's too close to the edge. So I think I'll go right here, which is right at the 3/8 mark, a little over it. I think so. Okay. Bulk alert. So I'm going to push it again. And back stitch. Okay, cool. It is kind of rolling a little bit, which I don't like. Wait a second. I am in deep thoughts, not even realizing that I am sewing further than I should have. So I'm just gonna do a little back stitch right here and end it. My thoughts were so deep. This is so deep. What in the world? So this is where I did a single stitch, and then from here, like here's where I was supposed to end, but I ended right there because I was so deep in dots. I'm not gonna undo it because it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. Now let's do the other side. This side. We already did the zigzag over there, as you guys remember. For those of you who just hopping on. Okay, now that we've done that, I am going to start. I kind of want to start on the opposite end. Okay, let's do it. And we are done! Yay! I'm so happy that we are done. That's it, you guys. So now let's steam it real quick for her. And then once it's steamed, we are going to put a garment bag on it. So let me pull that. And set that aside. Let me put that right there. Before I move, you guys, turn off the machine and plug up a less steamer. This is my baby right here. I'm going to remove the iron first and then plug this one up. Turn it on. Put that down. Okay, I am going to move you guys over, and I'm going to turn this light over there. Bear with me. What is happening here? Okay. got you guys right here. Let's see. Okay. Before we do that, I am going to get my little Lloret de Mar magnet. This is from Spain, and I'm going to pick up all my pins that I dropped previously. Okay, that's most of it. I'll check back later to see if I have any more, you know, to pick up. I'm trying to get you guys up a little bit higher. Okay, so right here we have the jumpsuit that I did the other day, and I was telling you guys that I didn't want to pack it up just yet in a garment bag because I had just steamed it and I wanted it to kind of like dry, you know, like the steamer doesn't get it super wet, but it's damp, and I didn't want to put it right up in a bag, but I never got to do it, so let's do that right now. And so this one is ready for pickup. Trying to get all the air out. Okay. Now that we have that out of the way, I'm going to grab the jumpsuit that we are steaming right now. Got a hanger, jumpsuit. Hang up. And wait, let's do it the other way around like this so that it cannot slip off while we're steaming. Steamer. Thank you so much. I love that you call me Noble Honeybee. You know what? My middle name is Melisha, and it actually means honey, bee, and honeybee. And my first name is Nabila, which means noble. So that's so funny. Ooh. It also means venerable and honest. So noble, honest, and venerable. And it's the name of a princess. But Noble Honeybee is so cute. I love that. Okay, let's get to the back of it. That was hot. Hey. Okay, now that is that. We finished. Oh, let me put it over here because I know I will drop it. Um, Finished steaming this beautiful piece. So I'm going to leave it right here so it can completely dry. And then once it's dried up completely, you know, I'm going to bag it as well. The reason why I don't want to bag it right now is because it is a little bit damp from the steam. And I don't want it to be, you know, like smothered in the bag. I have a few concept designs I would like you to like your opinion on for clothing brand idea design. Oh, okay. Well, do you have Instagram? Because if you do, you can just DM me and I'll get to you on there and we can go from there. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube, Nabila Militia. So you can DM me there, or if you have TikTok, you can find me also on TikTok at like Nabila Militia, but double A at the end. So it's the same as YouTube, but Militia with a double A. Because I think I made an account on TikTok once, and I used Nabila Militia with one A, like how it's on YouTube. And somehow I created another account, and I can't log into the first one to delete it because I would love to just have it all be the same all across the board. But definitely DM me there. Thank you, thank you. So yeah. Okay, well, if that is all, you guys, I am going to call it a night. I have to go finish my ginger beer that I made earlier. I gotta bottle it. I just added sugar before I came on live, and now I gotta go bottle that. But I do appreciate you guys spending some time with me working on this piece right here, and I would love to see you in my next video. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you very soon. Have a wonderful day, evening, whatever time you're watching me at, whichever time location you're in. Time zone, I mean by that, whatever time zone you're in. Thank you guys so much, and I will love to see you very soon again. Bye!